Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Today's Saturday, August 14th. Currently it's 72 degrees. High today is going to be 84. Chance of rain 70%. This is what bothers me, is the humidity. 90% humidity. Winds at 0 mile per hour. And air quality is 81. That's moderate. So, not going to be that great of a day. But the cloudiness may keep it cooler a little bit. Get this tablet ready. Birds seem happy this morning. They've been out there feeding. I already filled the feeders, and oh gosh, there must have been 20, 25 birds out there maybe. A couple of them have got inside of my netting, bird netting, and then they can't hardly get out. But they're actually so small that they can squeeze through it. They keep running into it when they try to get out to like fly, and they'll run into the netting, and then they just keep pushing, and they get through those little bitty holes. That's how small these birds are. That's getting in there. The feathers must make them look bigger than they really are. Because I don't see how in the world they squeeze through those little holes in the netting. Boy, this bamboo is looking really good right here. It's got stuff growing on the bottom of it now. It looks like it's going to have new little plants. It looks cute with this here. Little froggy. Well, I'm glad I trimmed this one back. It really looks good. Had to water yesterday evening. I don't think that poor old zucchini is going to grow very much after getting eaten. I like all these peppers growing. I'm surprised at that. There's another one right there. There's a couple right here. There's one. There's one. There you got a couple more blooms on these little eggplants. There's my little green pepper here too. Get some of this dirt and put it on it. Caught a groundhog over here munching on things. You can see where it's eating on this tomato down here. See that? I don't think a chipmunk would be able to get up that high, and I don't think it could just climb and try to eat like that. And I've caught several groundhogs over here. So I believe it was a groundhog, because there was one over here yesterday. I seen it. Hi, kitty. Hi. I seen it through the window there, and I yelled at it, and then by the time I came out, it was running back through there that way. So, since it's getting ones higher up, I looked down through here and got all the ones that were like midway. I went ahead and pulled them. They'll turn. They'll go ahead and turn, red or whatever color they are. Now the only ones that's left is mainly on top here. except for this. He can get that. He'll probably eat that one down there. But this one actually, a bunch of, a bunch of stems died off this, but it looks like it's just, I don't know if there's a little bit of new growth, but not enough, I don't think, to do much. So I don't think either one of those. That one's about half dead, if you ask me. This one, I don't know. It's got a couple on it here. I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. I mean, anymore. There's no blooms down there. So, there's more tomatoes, here and there. Like there's one. They're still back through here. If you just look around, there's more growing on top. Look at all those blooms over there. I should use my toothbrush, electric toothbrush again. I believe the beans, that's about all we're gonna get off these. Now there's some left, but not a ton of them. Not enough to, make a pot of beans or anything. Hi, how are you doing? Huh? You been watching birdies? Say, you been watching birdies? You sleepy? And there's one. Ow. Oh. Pulled my shirt. Yeah, I mean, I'll get these beans, or either I'll let them, I might just let them go for seed, because I haven't saved any hardly. And then this winter I'm going to see if they're viable. Just, practice with a few of them. But I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of them. Seeds, for that matter. I thought I would have more the second go round when I was going to grow them over here, and something ate them, as you know. I thought I would have plenty of seeds because I would be growing them over there. Huh. This must be a white queen, because it's getting soft. Something just fell. I don't see it. I heard it. I got to get more of these onions. I said that yesterday, I'm sure. I didn't do it. I don't see what fell, darn it. I'm afraid they could get to this. Let me see if I can do something with this. Put it around that one. Put it around that pole. Yeah, there. Now they're up off the ground. Huh. I have no idea what fell or where it went. So, got all those. Yeah, these are getting too big, some of these onions. I don't know. If we have stir fry, we'll fix some. This one's not good. See how it's turning. I mean, that's only the second one I've seen do that, though. I got a couple banana peppers over here that are about ready. That cucumber's trying to grow a little more. They're not really setting the woods on fire as far as growth. Now, it was a little late to put them out here. I thought it was worth a try, but I may or may not end up with anything out of these. That's why I made sure I saved enough of the seeds for next year, especially the cucamelon. I saved enough of them. I don't really have much room for, very many varieties. But I did get, if y'all noticed, I got tons of cucumbers off this year. But yeah, I think this stuff would be good for it to grow on, just to cover it in this maybe. But you see how small these holes are? I don't see how those birds fit through it. Here's my one okra in there. I don't have any other ones yet. Carrots, it's hard to tell how big they are. I'll just let them keep growing. And like I said, this is turning, starting to turn finally. Got one over here, this one's turning, and there. It's kind of hard to see. And then there's one down here, I guess it might be hard to see too, that's turning red. That one is, it's a California Wonder, but I believe it's obviously red. I thought it was green, but it's red. There's a big yellow one in there still, but it's not turned yet. And there's plenty more of these Neapolitans. I've got a lot off these Neapolitans. This one just isn't really producing right here. I don't know why. I think I've got one or two off of this one, that's all. The Neapolitans, I hadn't counted, I'd have to count them up. I'd say I've got, my guess would be about 15 or so off of them. These will be the first I'll be getting off these big Bertha Reds. But oh my goodness, they're so huge. It's unbelievable how big they are, y'all. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. They're really big. See more blossoms here. That's good. I pulled up the zucchini yesterday. That one, the Black Beauty. It had just had it, just at the end of its line. And this way I got more sun for these other. See, that's starting to look better. They got more sun now, they'll grow better. Oops, tore that one. I've been slacking on pulling the grass out of this. I need to do that. It gets to your back after a while. Okay. See how much better this one here looks than that one? It's because that one was getting covered by the leaves from the zucchini. And you can see how much better this one looks. I believe this one will end up growing some if it doesn't run out of time. I mean, some zucchini. If it doesn't run out of time first. So get these dead ones off. I don't see any more blooms out there. This one's looking a lot better here. There's been plenty of eggplants. I can't complain about that. We froze some the other day. Just cut them up and, There's a couple zucchini. Had about 5 little birds out here all taking a bird bath yesterday. It's so cute. I see a spider web. I believe these are marigolds down here. That's what they are. These are going to have plenty on them. They'll be this color most likely. Grass still looks good. Oh, they've already closed up for the day. Closed up shop for the day. All these foxgloves are about had it. There's a few more here on top that'll bloom. These, I believe, some already have. These are the seeds down here. These will dry down there. Oh, pretty good. It's quiet. Look at the birds waiting. There's either a hawk around or they're waiting on me to leave. You can see them up there. There's probably one. There's 24 of them right there, and they'll all be down here. The starlings especially are skittish. They will fly off real easy, so they're not going to come down here while I'm here. And as soon as I go in the garage, they probably will. Either that or there's a hawk around. I'm not seeing it anywhere, you know. Yeah, there's definitely could be a hawk. I believe their nest is in that one tree I was showing y'all back there. Tomato out of my pocket. Yeah, that's a white queen tomato. The branches grew all over the others, so you have to wait to tell what they are sometimes, and you can't tell which plant they came from. Okay. Yeah, I'm slowly getting things cleared out a little bit to do some things this fall. Still got time. I'd like to plant sometime in September, I think. I'll have to look at the seeds and read on them and stuff. Okay, I always read the package, you know, that you get the seeds in, read the stuff on it. Okay, I forgot to take a picture last night of, we just threw a pizza in the oven, the one we got for free at Kroger's, the private selection. And it was good. I mean, it was like a thin crust. It just had like pepperoni and some kind of let's see, it had red pepper flakes, I think, on it, but I didn't taste anything hot. It had some kind of cheese, special cheese. I forget what it was called. Like flakes on top of it, and then regular cheese underneath. Had like 2 different kinds of pepperoni, 2 or 3 different kinds of stuff like that, different shapes and stuff. But anyway, it was pretty good, and I only had 2 pieces and didn't have any salad or anything, so I didn't even think to take a picture. I was so tired and everything, and been hot all day, and you know, I was just tired. So I probably have to use something else for the thumbnail, which you'll know before I'm even talking about it. So anyway, we were supposed to have stir fry, like I said. We tried all that stuff in Logan's reviews, and I just wasn't that hungry with it. You know, really, I could have, what I ate in the review, I could have made my supper. I mean, because I just didn't feel like anything else, really. So, anyway, we were supposed to have stir fry. I don't know if we will tonight or not. I'm just going to have to see how it goes with what we have tonight. I might be doing, if I have any lunch, if I have anything for lunch, I might do a taste test with Mike. I'm not for sure, because if I don't eat lunch, obviously I won't be doing one. But if I have a snack or something for lunch, I'll do a taste test. There'll be a grocery outlet haul today. We haven't been there in over a month, I believe. It's been a long time anyway, so we thought we'd go down there and check it out. And I did a haul, but we had Logan's show to do, so I'll wait till today and I'll upload that. It's a good one. Lots of new stuff. Okay. And the question today, has it been warmer this summer where you live? You know, you hear about this global warming stuff pretty much every day now. You hear something about it, it seems like. And there's something to it, obviously. You know, they should have been trying to do something about it before it ever got this bad. Okay. Time for today's tidbits. All right. Aldiarfoss Falls, North Iceland's hidden gem. See how you pronounce that. Aldiarfoss. Aldiarfoss waterfalls are one of the Iceland's hidden gems. The stunning falls are located in the northern part of Iceland's highlands on the Skerval and Afurjat River. The glacial water from this river falls from a height of 20 meters and mighty black basalt rock cliffs as its backdrop. The cliffs were formed when lava from volcanic eruptions cooled. I lost my place. Okay. How did the Hawaiian Islands form? Excuse me. The Hawaiian Islands are a unique place on Earth. They formed from magma created by volcanic activity that came into existence when a chain of massive volcanoes erupted on the ocean floor. Located on the top of the Pacific Plate, as the plate moved, the lands made up of magma cooled, forming the Hawaiian Island chain. Wow. Lake Tahoe marks 90-degree record high temperatures. That's awful pretty. I might use that for a thumbnail. Another heat record was marked at Nevada's resort town, Lake Tahoe, on Thursday. Notably, this is the 13th time since mid-June that the region has tied or set a new high. The temperature spiked to 90 degrees on Thursday in South Lake Tahoe. The high temperatures have surpassed the previous record of 89 set in 1990. That's a beautiful place, y'all. I've been there when I was young. Jakarta, a sinking city. Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, is sinking at an alarming rate due to climate change. See? Groundwater depletion and land subsidence. The city receives 300 days of rain a year and has 13 rivers. It often gets flooded as the ground doesn't absorb the rainwater, as marshlands and mangroves have been used to make buildings. That's not very smart to build it on marsh. Okay. A star 4,566 light years away had an epic blast. Astronomers found that the star RS Ophiuchi 4566 light years away had an epic blast. After the pop, its visibility went from a 12 magnitude object to 4.8 on the astronomer's scale. Brighter stars get lower magnitude numbers. The naked eye limit for humans is magnitude 6.5. What are Lichtenberg figures? Lichtenberg figures are tree-like patterns created when high-voltage electrical discharges pass along the surface of insulating materials. People who have survived lightning strikes sometimes develop these feathering marks on their skin. These form when electricity gets transmitted along the blood vessels beneath the skin. That wouldn't be too fun, I don't think. Corn Corn crops thrive in the hot weather. Thanks to a hot and humid summer, corn crops are doing well this year. It's one of the largest crops grown in the U.S. About 1/3 of it is grown for feeding livestock. Meanwhile, alfalfa, an important forage crop, has struggled in the heat this summer. The solid corn crop this year can mitigate this hay shortage to some extent. The Portuguese cave that looks like a cathedral. Bengal Cave, a spectacular rock formation, stands along Portugal's fishing village Bengal. The gigantic cave is called the Bengal Cathedral because it appears like a cathedral when viewed from outside. The color of the cave walls oscillates between orange, yellow, and white. The cave was formed due to years of erosion by wind and water. 3 volcanoes erupt in Alaska's Aleutian Islands. I'll tell you what, they're having earthquakes and volcanoes. The Alaska Volcano Observatory noticed 3 erupting volcanoes in the Aleutian Islands. Great Sitkin, Pavlov, and Seminoe were declared an orange level threat, indicating they are erupting. Another volcano, Cleveland, is on the edge of an explosion and is under yellow alert. The bursts are not thought to be life-threatening. Lastly, lightning kills teen in Bronx, New York. A lightning strike killed a 13-year-old boy from New York's Bronx on Thursday evening. The lightning struck at the borough's Orchard Beach and injured 6 other people, including 4 children. It occurred during a fast-moving thunderstorm. The lightning was among at least 20 to 25 strikes in the Bronx from about 5:15 to 5:30 p.m. Thursday. That's terrible. I hope say a little prayer for the family losing a 13-year-old. You got to watch when you're out at these places, especially beaches. I think I've read several of them. I don't know if I've had them on here about lightning strikes at beaches. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for today's Tidbits. That's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. Please press that like button. I really appreciate it if you would. And I'm experimenting with, you'll be able to see, the YouTube changed the way the likes and dislikes are a little bit. You'll be able to see the number of likes on there, but they don't show the dislikes. So at least you'll be able to see when you press it and you press like, you'll see that number on there change. So maybe that'll help. So thanks everybody, and I will be seeing you later on. God bless.